What is real-world evidence and why does it matter now more than ever? Let's start at the beginning. In the past, we looked to randomized controlled trials as the gold standard for understanding the effectiveness of a healthcare intervention. These trials typically involve a small group of patients with very specific characteristics who are monitored in a controlled research environment. But what if we could gather evidence about the effectiveness of a treatment from all patients who are receiving it, including those with multiple chronic conditions or rare disease phenotypes? That's where real-world evidence comes in. RWE is generated from real-world data, which can include clinical notes, electronic health records, registries, claims data, and wearables. RWE goes beyond the confines of traditional clinical trials to capture the patient experience as it is happening in the real world. And pragmatic clinical trials, enabling treatment extrapolation for conditions with limited options, informing regulatory approvals and post-market surveillance, and creating robust data networks for scientific discovery. But here's the RWD isn't just about collecting data. It's about capturing data that can be reliably described using standardized terminology. Why is that important? Because consistency matters when lives are at stake. To illustrate the potential impact of RWE, consider a rare disease. By its nature, a rare disease affects a small number of people. So conducting a randomized controlled trial can be incredibly challenging. You might have to recruit patients from multiple sites and follow them for long periods to understand the natural history of the disease and the effectiveness of a potential treatment. With RWE, we can leverage data from various sources to answer these same questions more quickly and efficiently. We can use real-world data to identify and characterize patients with the disease, monitor their treatment journeys, and evaluate outcomes in a standardized way. This allows us to generate evidence that can inform clinical practice and potentially lead to new treatments or even cures. Real-world data and real-world evidence aren't just the future of clinical research. They are the present. We're already seeing exciting advancements in using RWD to improve patient care, enhance decision-making, and fuel innovation across the industry. At a recent conference, a panel of experts came together to discuss the latest trends and challenges in using real-world data and evidence. The consensus was clear. We have an incredible opportunity to transform healthcare by harnessing the power of real-world data. But to do this effectively, we need to work together. We need to build a culture of data sharing and collaboration across the industry. That's why I'm so excited to be part of this movement. Together, we can make a real difference in the lives of patients around the world. So let's seize this moment and make it happen. Thank you.